Hello my YouTube fam, it's Kiana and welcome back to Kiana's Creative Closet. So today my loves, this is a vlog. I know I haven't done any vlogs in a while, and I said I wasn't going to do any more until I probably reach a few more followers or subscribers and everything, because a lot of people come on here to see my fashion videos. But I did want to do this one because today is a special day. It's my husband's birthday and I have a lot of things planned for him today. Well, not as much as we were supposed to do because the weather is terrible here in my area. It is snowing. But I did get up this morning. I made him breakfast. I'm going to show you what I made him. Yeah, I made shrimp and grits for the first time. My husband doesn't eat shrimp and grits, but my son does. He loves it. Grits is his favorite food, but me or my husband eats it. So I made that for him because his birthday was 4 days ago. His birthday was on the 30th. Today is January the 3rd, and it's my husband's birthday. My son and my stepson birthday was the 30th. Their birthdays are the same day. So yeah, I got up, I fixed him breakfast. We're going to, hold on y'all, let me change my battery because my battery light is on. Okay, so I changed the battery. So yeah, we're going to have breakfast and then we're going to chill out for a little bit, and then later today we're going to go pick up some food from Eddie V's Steakhouse in DC. Y'all know I'm in DC, but I'm on the outskirts of DC in Maryland. But Eddie V's is a steakhouse, very popular steakhouse in my area. We were supposed to eat there, supposed to went out to eat. Y'all, I've been getting ready for birthday plans for months now on what we were going to do. We were supposed to do a staycation. I was running a beautiful suite at the National Harbor. If you're in this area, you know the National Harbor is very nice. It has a lot of restaurants. It is a lot of tourists. It's a little touristy, but at this time of year, when it gets a little bit colder, you don't have to worry too much about that because it's too cold. So I was going to do a suite. I had did rental service for us to be chauffeured to the different places that we needed to go over the weekend. I canceled all of that because I had 2 dinners planned, one the day before his birthday and one on his birthday. It was just going to be a group of us, friends, good friends. I canceled that because if y'all in the DMV area, y'all know what's going on right now. Like, the C word, everybody has it. It's like everybody I know has it, or either are just quarantining themselves because they don't know if they have it, or just people just not feeling well. So my husband don't play that, and he was like, he doesn't really want to go to any like restaurant. He don't want to be at nobody's hotel. So we decided that we'll just do something at home, just like we did last year. Have date night here at the house. You know, I'm gonna get the dining room together with candles and flowers and things like that. Order the food, pick it up, and bring it back home. I'm still going to dress up really nice, so later today y'all can get ready with me as far as me doing my makeup, picking out what I'm going to wear, because I have a lot of options. But the options that I was going to wear for the dinners, I'm not sure if I'm going to do that, being as though we're going to be in the house. So y'all will get ready with me later. It's not going to be a full-on makeup routine or anything like that, because I don't want this video to be really long. But I will get dressed because your girl is dry right now. She's dry, but I just finished cooking. Not going to put on any clothes until it's time for us to go out to get the food, and hopefully we can go out to get the food, y'all, because it is snowing. I'm about to show y'all in a minute. It's snowing bad here right now. I heard that the streets are a mess, that the plow trucks and stuff haven't really treated anything. People are stuck on the highways and the roads, so I'm scared. But I'm thinking, it's 12 o'clock now, I'm thinking it should be a little bit better on the main roads by 4ish, hopefully. Our street may not be clean because I'm in a residential kind of like suburbia area, so even if they don't get to our streets, but normally they do, But if they don't, child, I'm gonna wiggle and wobble and slip and slide to the main road, because I have to do something for my husband for his birthday. I do. He's not big into wanting a lot of things. He's just not that type of guy. He's a very chilled, laid back guy, but funny as hell, y'all. If y'all ever met my husband, y'all will love him. He is the funniest person I know. But if I was to show you my backyard, my patio, my porch, you will see that it's at least, they said 3 to 6 inches, but it looks to me like it's about 6 inches. If you look at the untouched snow that people haven't walked on or tried to drive on, it looks to me to be about 6 inches already, and it's still snowing. So I'm really scared on what we can do, because I don't really have, I have food in the house, but I don't have really anything special. You know what I mean? I really don't have anything special that I could just whip up for him myself. And DoorDash and stuff like that, and Postmates probably still be delivering later. I'll probably just have to pay an extra fee, you know, but I'm gonna be paying out the out the ass for that, because Eddie V's is in DC, so that's some ways from us. Okay, y'all, so we finally finished eating breakfast. My husband is asleep right now. He's tired. He's been up probably since about 8, because a lot of people have been calling him to wish him happy birthday. So we didn't go to sleep till about 3 o'clock this morning, to be honest. We was up just enjoying ourselves. We watched movies. I had a few cocktails. He did not. And just enjoying ourselves, playing. You know, my husband is a big jokester. So he's tired. I'm gonna let him rest. But I'm gonna show y'all outside, because I have faith that somebody will come through and kind of like do some type of scraping of the street by now. But what is it? It's 12 minutes to 2, and no one has came through the streets. So I'm getting a little bit worried, because y'all know I wanted to be out here by 4 to probably go pick up dinner early before it got dark. But I just don't know if we're going to even be able to celebrate. I'm not even sure if we're going to be able to get off of the street. The streets are very, very thick with snow. But even if they come past at 6 in the evening, if I can just make it to pick up the food, I'm not even sure if they're open. I probably need to go online and see, because it's bad. Normally DC gets a little bit less snow and kind of like the suburbia areas. I'm like right on the inskirts, right before you get to kind of like Charles County and stuff like that. So normally it does snow a little bit more on that side of the city. But let me show y'all outside, because I'm really right now scared that we're gonna be in this house and not be able to get out the door today. This is my patio. This is my deck. If you can see how high the snow is off the chairs, you probably can't tell, because I probably never showed you the furniture without it covered in snow. But the snow is sitting up very, very high. Let me see if you can see where that the end of that chair ends. It's just a lot of snow. Excuse me, y'all. I have some fallen tree branches that fell off of the tree in my backyard, and then it looks like it's some more that's going to fall. The snow is very, very heavy and thick. It's like a winter's wonderland out here. So I'm nervous. I'm really, really nervous on if we're going to be able to do something. But again, it's another day. I'm just thankful that me and my husband, he has seen another year, another birth year, and that we made it to 2022 and we're healthy. So I'm just not sure. I'm not sure if we don't get to do anything today, it's other days, you know what I mean, so that we can celebrate. But I'll get back to you on what we'll be able to do. Hopefully sometime today the roads will get clear. I need to really turn on the news. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get my lawn service company to come over once all of this is done and get those damn tree limbs, because I see 1, 2, 3 big, you probably can't see from with the camera with me holding it, but really big tree limbs down in my backyard, and it looks like more is going to come down. It looks like it stopped snowing, so that's a good thing, but the temperatures are very low today, so it ain't gonna do no melting today. But at least the snow stops so they can get to work. Come on, D-Dad. D-Dad need to stop hiring all these damn people that probably ain't doing their jobs or out on the sea leave because they like to party, honey. D-Dad is one of, in my area, I'm not gonna even do it. I ain't gonna even talk about them because I don't know who watches my channel that work for D-Dad, but if y'all know him, y'all know. Y'all know. All right, I'll come back and update you later. Hey y'all, so I'm finally back. Y'all know I left off what was that, Monday on my husband's birthday. I had started this vlog off. We were supposed to do a nice romantic dinner here at home. I had already planned out the day prior to me knowing it was going to snow. I showed y'all all the snow, so we had to cancel everything. It was supposed to just be a nice at-home dinner because our previous plans was canceled due to the pandemic, or the spikes within the pandemic right now in my area. So we decided we'll do like a very romantic at-home dinner. I planned on showing y'all with me doing my makeup and getting all dolled up and us having dinner, but we weren't able to go out to get that dinner because we were snowed in. So today is actually Saturday. We decided to just wait until the weekend to go ahead and move forward with our plans. So I'm on my way now. We're about to head to Virginia to Eddie V's to pick up the food, and that's probably about a 45-minute drive from here, from my house. And then I'll come back, just probably put it in the oven, get myself dolled up, and then we'll have dinner. So I probably will do kind of like impromptu get ready with me. It won't be like a full-on video. I'm not doing a makeup tutorial. I'm not a makeup artist, but I will talk to y'all a little bit while I'm getting made up. We'll pick out outfits together to see what I'm going to wear, and then we'll have dinner. Y'all, I was so pumped for today, and now I'm not so much because I woke up and I wasn't feeling well. Well, not feeling well, like I'm sick, but I have a real bad stomach ache. I've been on the toilet. That may be TMI, but I have been on the toilet all day. I don't know what I ate yesterday. I have a very sensitive stomach, so when I eat or drink certain things, it really messes with me. So I'm not really up to par, but I got some Imodium AD. I think it's called Imodium AD, and I'm gonna take that on my ride back home. And it's supposed to settle your stomach. You're supposed to take it before you eat something so you won't be on the toilet. So that's that. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So I probably pick back up the camera while I'm in the car, but we're heading out. And y'all, I'm so mad because I really wanted to get up and really kind of spend the day with him, you know, get up, maybe watch our little shows until a little bit later. And I had a little bit of errands to run. I wanted to go to Sam's Club, pick up some groceries because we don't got no food in here. we got food, but we don't really have any food. I just took some meat out for tomorrow's dinner, but that's about it. So I need to go grocery shopping, but I don't know if that's going to happen today because, like I said, I don't feel like it. My stomach hurts really bad. So I'll pick up the camera when I get in the car, if it's not too dark, because it's getting dark. It is a little after 4. Okay, y'all. So I'm back in the house. I didn't record when I was in the car because it had already started to get dark, and even though this camera does pretty good in the dark, I mean, it wasn't really worth it, and it was just something quick. We decided, y'all, I got on my nightgown. Yes, when I'm just lounging around the house, no, I don't have on loungewear of that sort. I put on loungewear like on my work days when I'm working from home, but when I'm just in the house laying in the bed or laying around, I have on night shirts like this. It seems so kiddish, right? I need to put some lotion on my hands. Hold on. Yeah, but it seems so kiddish, these type of night dresses, but I have a ton of them. I used to get them from Walmart all the time, and my mother-in-law used to buy them for me all the time. So this is what you catch me in when I'm going to bed, unless it's a sexy night. But yeah, I'm just getting back in. So y'all, I had experience. So we decided not to go. I'm gonna be talking a little bit. I'm gonna do my makeup, but I'm not gonna show you everything. I probably rushed through my makeup, and don't judge me because my makeup brushes are dirty as hell. This is not a makeup routine because I'm not a makeup artist, and I'm only gonna put on very light makeup because I'm not going anywhere, and my husband likes me and my natural beauty. But yeah, I'm gonna put on a little bit of makeup because I'm going to put on a dress and set the table and things. But y'all, I just had the experience. So we decided not to go to Eddie V's because I told y'all Eddie V's is like 45 minutes away. Excuse me, y'all, I'm so sorry, my hair looks a mess, but I'm gonna take it out starting tomorrow, and hopefully by my next video, well, not because I got more videos with my hair like this that's pre-recorded, but those will be my last videos. Let me stop talking and do my eyebrows because I'm not perfect with my eyebrows, but I want them to look decent at least, and I can't talk and do them. So yeah, I finished my eyebrows and they probably look a mess. One thing I must admit with y'all, I struggle with my eyebrows. And it's kind of crazy because I can beat the heck out of somebody else's eyebrows. But my eyebrows, one of them have like a really good arch, and then the other one is kind of curved. So it be kind of hard. But child, at my age, I don't be trying to be beat. I just be trying to be put together and look presentable. So that doesn't really bother me. Yeah, but I just be trying to look put together rather than be. I be using, y'all, have y'all ever tried this NARS priming solution? I've been using this lately for the last couple of months. It's almost gone. I'm gonna get a new one. I like this because I have really oily skin. My skin is really oily now, and this helps to keep some of that shine down, even though I'm going to shine through regardless of what primer I have on. But to be honest, this does better than any of the other ones I have. And I tried the Tatcha. What used to be my faithful? I can't remember. Oh, another one that I liked for a while was the Stravicta or something like that I picked up from, they have a store. Was it Stravicta? To be honest, I don't even remember the name of that. But y'all see me, if y'all watch a video I probably only had 2 videos on here where I did makeup. But if y'all watching any of those videos, y'all seen it before. But I got the recommendation from Hello Lux, and she I used that for a long time. It works really good, especially in the crease line, and it's good for aging skin, people who are my age or maybe a little bit older. It's good, especially for people who have wrinkles or fine lines. I don't really have any wrinkles. I have a few fine lines under my eye. But today I think I'm only going to put on moisturizer, because I don't really even want to put makeup on at all. But I do want to look good in my dress. So let me tell y'all the story. Oh, I found the primer, y'all. It's Strivectin. I used to use this, the anti-wrinkle line and blur perfector. It's a blurring primer. I used to like that. It did help me. One thing I did notice, I used to crease real bad in my forehead, and it worked. It helped that. But I noticed here lately I don't really get creasing, so maybe in the warmer months I may get more creasing. I don't know, maybe I fixed the problem. And I'm gonna use just my Lancome prime. I mean, what is this? Moisturizer stuff. Let me start telling y'all what I'm using, because this is not a makeup tutorial. But yeah, so the restaurant, we decided not to go to Eddie V's because I just didn't want to make my husband ride that far. I don't do a lot of driving now since I gave my car up, or well, when I say gave my car up, I had a lease when it was up. It was up right before the pandemic. I decided to give it back because the plan was to take a break from me having a car note, because I wanted to buy a luxury car. I still want to buy a luxury car, but I'm still on the fence about it right now. So I don't drive as much. My husband do a lot of riding me around, and I just did not. This day is supposed to be for him. It's celebrating him. So I didn't want him to drive 45 minutes there and 45 minutes back. I just didn't want him to do that. So and then my stomach was hurting. My stomach feels much better, y'all, now. It feels really much better. But at the time when we left out, my stomach was still hurting. Then I'm kind of moody. I just started my cycle this morning. And I wasn't supposed to start for 3 days from now. But I just started this morning, so I feel like I get very emotional when I start my cycle. I have fibroids, so tomorrow I'll be in pain. But right now I'm good. But I didn't want him to have to drive that far, and it was getting dark, so we decided to go to Capitol Grill. Big mistake. I should have stayed on my course. The plan earlier, before all of this craziness started going on in the DC area, we were supposed to go to Trulux DC. That's kind of like new to this area. We were supposed to go there. I wanted to try them. I heard it's very, very, the food is very, very good. It's a really nice restaurant, nice environment. But when things went on, you know, with all these new cases of this C word, we opted out of doing anything like that as far as eating out. It was supposed to be a dinner party. So we decided to go to, what is it called? What's the name of the damn restaurant we just ordered from? Capitol Grill, y'all. Capitol Grill. So we decided to go to Capitol Grill because that's a steakhouse too. My husband's favorite food is steak. Whenever we celebrate anything, that's what he wants to do. He likes steakhouses. So we decided to go to Capitol Grill instead of Eddie V's. Worst mistake. So I ordered the food online and I paid through Apple Pay. I'm new to Apple Pay. I'm old school, y'all. I'm not all good with the new technology that these younger people do. So I just uploaded Apple Pay a couple of months ago, and I used that because that was like the preferred thing on their website. Use that if I didn't feel like pulling out my card either to put in numbers and all like that. And I be skeptical when I'm ordering and, you know, using my card at new places. Use that anyway, trying to make a long story short. Use the Apple Pay. They gave me my time to pick up and gave me my receipt, my name, you know, the name to use, all of that. So that was fine. So I don't really carry my ID outside with me, which is a bad thing. Unless, especially if I'm just doing a quick run. And we had planned before, right before we left out the door, not to go to Eddie V's. Capitol Grill is nowhere from my house, so I didn't bring my ID. But when I looked on the site, it didn't say anything about you have to have your ID with you when you pick up your order, anything. It didn't say you had to have your card, anything with you. So I just ordered through Apple Pay. When I got there, the lady was like, I told her I was picking, they told me to pick up at the bar. I told her that I was had ordered something online, I was picking up, and I gave her my name. So she was like, okay, do you have the card that you ordered with, and do you have your ID? So I said, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have my ID, but I do have the card. So she was like, okay, well, we require you to have your ID with you when you're picking up an order. So I said, okay, that's fine. I said, I don't have my ID. I said, but if it's an issue, you can just cancel the order. And she said, okay, hold on a minute. She went to go get a manager. This was a Caucasian woman. She was nice, you know what I mean? She seemed a little bit nervous when I told her that, you know, I didn't have my ID and that she could cancel the order. And so she went to get the manager, which was an African-American woman, which is fine, you know. I don't have no problem with that. I'm only doing it in my eyes today because I'm not going nowhere. Her and the manager had like a little sidebar talk. She went to, I guess, tell the manager what was going on. They had a very quick sidebar talk. I couldn't hear them. They was a little too far in the distance for me to hear them. I should have wet this because this looks terrible, but I don't care. They was a little too far in the distance for me to hear them. So the manager comes over, but she doesn't say anything to me. She just walks behind the bar. And the lady goes to the register like she's going to, you know, give me my card. I mean, give me my receipt because I had already paid online. The manager walks over to her, and then they both come over to me and say, oh, well, you know, you're required to have your ID when you're picking up orders. And do you have the card that you place this order with? So I was like, I gave her the card. She has the card. That's the card that I use. So she was like, well, no, we need the card that you actually paid with. So I was like, huh? I was like, I paid online through Apple Pay. And I was like, that is the card on file. I was like, well, you know, I don't want a whole bunch of confusion. What do I need to do? Or, you know, if you need my ID or anything further, you can just cancel my order and put my money back on my card. And I was like, do you need me to go get my phone, which I paid for this, you know, this order on? What do you need me to do? So she said, well, I guess, well, maybe you can just get your phone. So I said, okay, hold on a minute. By then I'm irritated because I told y'all I don't feel good. I don't even want to be at that restaurant. I want to be at Eddie V's for real, or True Lux. So I said, okay. I goes back out to the car and I said, my husband, you know, they giving me issues. They asking for my card. They don't say that's their policy on their site. So give me my phone. She's saying I can maybe show my phone, you know, my receipt on my phone. So he was like, oh, I have your card. My husband always look out for me because he know I forget shit like that. And when I tell you, that man always had my back because he know his girl. So he was like, I got your card. So I was like, okay, give me my card, but still give me my phone. I went back in there and was like, oh, I'm sorry. My husband actually had my card. He grabbed my card from out the, I mean, my ID from out the house. He actually had my ID. And see, by then, she didn't want to see my ID. She did not want to see my ID. She says, I should have put some concealer on my eye because my eyes crease really badly. She says, oh, well, that's fine. When I said I had my ID now, she said, well, that's fine. But I need the card that you actually paid with. So now I'm a little frustrated. I want to get upset because I'm telling y'all, I can go from 0 to 100 real quick. And anybody that knows me know that. I mean, to the point where I don't try to get from a 0 to 100 real quick. Because it's quite embarrassing. And I don't like being embarrassed. But when I tell you my temper sometimes, it's just like uncalled for. So I try to avoid that, especially in this new year. I told myself that I was going to get much better with that. And that I was going to be able to control that. Because sometimes when I'm irritated, it's over. So I kept my calm. And especially, I'm so surprised that I kept my calm due to me not feeling well. Going through Mother Nature and all that at the time. So I just said, she said, well, we need the card. I said, ma'am, that is the card that I use. That is the card that's attached to my Apple Pay. That is the only card. I don't use my credit cards or anything like that for Apple Pay. I use my debit card. So I was like, well, what do you need? Do you need me to show you my phone? And she said yes. And so I pulled up my phone, which I'm surprised I was able to do. Because, child, when I tell y'all, I'm illiterate when it comes to things like this new technology and stuff. I just like the old ways of things. So I'm really surprised I was able to pull that up. But it pulled up, and I showed her my phone, and I said, is this good enough for you? Is this not the phone? I wasn't nasty with it, but I said, is this not the card that you're referencing? Like, you know, what is it? I didn't even say what is it or not. I said, is this not the card? Is this not the card that I used to pay for this? She looks down at my card and my phone, and she looks at the receipt. Then she says, oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The receipt says something different. The receipt doesn't show it that way, but thank you. I'm so sorry. But it was still, the way she said it just didn't seem genuine to me. And I'm saying to myself, well, what the hell did the receipt say? Because if you needed my card, you would have, the receipt would have to say what was on the card. So what does the receipt say? You see, you had to look at that receipt and look at that card to say, oh, this is it. So I could not understand. You know, I for the life of me, I couldn't understand. She kept talking, and I just blocked her out. I blocked her out. And my first thought is I just wanted to be nasty, grab my bag, and head the hell out the door. But I'm just like, I'm not going to blame somebody else for her faults. Because you, as being a manager, I know y'all get plenty of Apple orders on there. That is your preferred preference on your app, your website. So you know. So the bartender, she was like, thank you so much. And I could have been rude and nasty and just ignored her, got my bag and left. But I was like, thank you. You know, I said, you're welcome and thank you. But I walked away from the bar and I was just shaking my head. I know, you know, they can probably see me shaking my head from the back. I was shaking my head because I was annoyed. And then the hostess, she was a African-American woman as well. She was like, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. You enjoy the rest of your night. And she was genuine. It wasn't like she was trying to be funny or anything. So, you know, I felt good. Like the old me being that annoyed, I would have gave all of them my ass to kiss. But the new changing Kiana, I was like, you know, thank you. You enjoy the rest of your night as well. Which was good because they ain't do nothing to me. It's just that the way they handle business was totally out of place. We have been in this pandemic, y'all, for almost 2 years, and I order. That's the new norm of ordering stuff online and picking it up. We do that all the time, me and my husband, and I have never been asked to show my ID when going to pick up food. Like, never. I give them the order number or the name, or you know, you may have some people that ask you to see the order if they can't find it. But I have never been through that, so I was very freaking annoyed. That's very freaking annoyed, to the point I'm not going back there. I'm not going back there. And you know, I'm not one of those type people that, you know, try to blame stuff on, is it because I'm black? You know, I'm just not one of those people, you know. Never have been. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. You know, I'm not that girl. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt, regardless of their skin color or anything else. And that's how we all should be in this world, this new world that we're living in. You have to respect everyone, regardless of who they are. You know, or, you know, whether it's a color, a race, a religion. Respect people. Like, we're human. Who raised y'all? But shit, respect people. So I respect people. You know what I mean? You had to really do something to irritate the hell out of me to get me out of courage. I ain't gonna even say that, child, because I had a couple. If I had a couple of drinks, she might have called it tonight. Y'all, this makeup probably looks terrible. I done had a drink or two, honey. Talking about my stomach that hurt. My husband and his ass. So, well, let's have a cocktail while we waiting, because we had to wait like an hour for our order. So that's how I know my stomach ain't hurting no more. My makeup probably look real bad. Yeah, we get the food home, and y'all, I don't know what the hell I ordered. I didn't want a steak, and normally if we go to a steakhouse, I'm not a real big steak eater, but I will eat steak if we go to a steakhouse, because, you know, go to a seafood house, order seafood, you know, do what their specialty is. But since my stomach was hurting, I decided to order fish. I had a really you know, a taste for a while now for branzino. If y'all know, that's a fish. I think it's called branzino, however it's pronounced. I love that fish. It's very, very tasty. A lot of people don't sell that. It's you know, your higher end restaurants will, but a lot of people don't sell that type of fish. So my plan was going to, what am I looking for? My plan was to go to True Lux and get their branzino, because I heard it was really good. But when we opted out, and my stomach started hurting, I was like, well, I'll just get the sea bass from, oh, I probably got fallout. I'll just get the sea bass from the place we was at, Capitol Grill. Y'all, I get that shit home. We ain't eat yet. It's in the oven. I'm gonna warm it up in a minute. I get it home. Why it look like just a steamed piece of fish? And I don't like real thick, flaky fish. That's why I don't like trout or cod. But it's a real thick, flaky, look like flaky, I'm not sure yet because I haven't tasted, piece of fish. And it's steamed. Girl, they got asparagus and mushrooms around it. And the fish is white. Like it hasn't been cooked. It is a steamed piece of fish. I don't do that. Where they do that at? I don't eat steamed fish. So, I don't even know if I'm going to like it. But I'm going to eat it because I just spent $160 something. And then on a meal, we didn't get any appetizers or anything. We just got a meal and two shareable sides. 160 bucks. So I'm damn sure gonna eat it. If I gotta swallow it, it's gonna be eating, and it's gonna be 8. Hunty. Yeah, it's gonna be 8. Let me hurry up. Let me just tell y'all, you know, talk to y'all for a minute and then finish up my makeup off camera. But yeah, it doesn't look pleasing. I taste a little bit of, I got Brussels sprouts and truffle fries. I wanted mashed potatoes, but I cooked mashed potatoes earlier for lunch, just a small self portion, but it was a little bit left. So I told my husband he can have those mashed potatoes. And that's why we didn't get mashed potatoes. We normally would get that. He wanted fries. I don't normally do steak and fries. Kiddish. But they're truffle fries. So we got truffle fries and Brussels sprouts with some type of bacon and some type of glaze on them. I tasted the Brussels sprouts and they're really good. I taste the truffle fries. They're good too. They're not what I'm used to when I normally get truffle fries from restaurants of that sort. They're normally kind of like the skinnier fries, like the ones at Eddie V's, and it's another restaurant we like downtown. I forgot the name of it, and they do the skinny fries. But my food looks gross, but I'm gonna swallow it. My husband, steak all the time. He always get the biggest steak. He got, I think it's the ribeye, bone and ribeye, and it looks delicious. I'm not sure if it looks as good as the ones we normally get from Ruth Chris, but it still looks good. So y'all, I also we also went to the light show. They had the light show last week. Was the last day, the day before my husband's birthday. Was the last day of the light show in Walker Mill. Was it Walker Mill? Not Walker Mill. I can't think of the name of that park. It might be Walker Mill, like in Largo or something like that, Mitchellville. If you're in the DMV area, you should know. They have a light show every year. We went to that the day before my husband's birthday. So I'm going to post in a snippet of us going through the park. We were supposed to do my granddaughter's, show my granddaughter. We were supposed to film it while we was running through. But her mother didn't even answer the phone. But it was fun. We just needed to get out the house that day because we had been bored. So we went to the light show. I'll post a clip in this video. Y'all, this is all I'm gonna do. I'm about to put on some mascara, put on a little bit of blush, and we gonna put on our dress. Okay, my love, so I finished my makeup and it looks terrible, but it's okay. I'm probably gonna change this lip and put on a red lip. Definitely am, because I'm thinking I'm wearing my green dress and the red will really pop with that. But I'm probably gonna put some edge control in my hair. Y'all, this video is really long, but I don't care. It's my husband's birthday. Let it be long. But let me show y'all the options that I have that I was thinking about wearing tonight. So the first option will be this blue dress here. This was the plan for one of the dinner nights when me and my husband, when I had something bigger planned and we was going to do a staycation. I was going to wear it with the blue pumps that I have, the Manolo Hangisi dupes. And I was going to have, as it's cold, so I was definitely going to wear a coat. I have a blue coat, this same color. So it was going to be a full-on blue monochromatic look for one of the dinners. I also have this brown dress here. This is a bodycon dress that I picked up from Fashion Nova. My husband loves me in this dress. I can wear this and just put on, I was thinking about either wearing it with my clear heels. What are those? The Amanda Muwadi dupes that I picked up from Ego a couple of years ago. Or either I can do a brown long boot, or I can do my burgundy, what are those booties? I think burgundy and brown looks really nice together, but I'm not sure about this one. because I would definitely have to wear shapewear with this, and I want to be comfortable in my own home, so I'm not sure. Last but not least, honey, is this beauty right here. I think this is the one I'm gonna go for, because if I wear the blue or the brown, I definitely would have to wear shapewear with both. And I'm not sure with this dress. I don't have to wear any shapewear. It's very forgiving, and then I can just put on a mule. I have a mule in a similar color to this that has a very low heel, so I'll still feel very comfortable. It's actually a kitten heel, so I'm thinking I'm going with this one, but I'm going to ask. I'm sorry, y'all, I turned the camera back around. I think I'm going, but yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the green one if he approves, and definitely have to do something to this hair. This shit look horrible. So give me a minute. The next clip you will see us probably sitting down having dinner. Okay, so my husband is about to pick his dress. So you see me in all these dresses, babe. I'm not gonna show him because he's shirtless. But this one, you see me in all of them. This dress. No. This dress. No. Last one. Yes. This dress. Yep. Okay, my love. So this is the dinner look. Y'all saw what dress babe picked. I'm sorry, y'all. My room is a mess. I did not have a chance to clean it up when I got home because we were running a little bit behind. And he's hungry, so we're going to eat. But this is the look. Y'all saw that he picked this dress out. I was hoping he didn't pick this because I did not want to put on shapewear. But I did put on a little bit of shapewear, and I think it looks really, really nice. I hope it's not too darking for you. I threw on the Manolo Blahnik Hangisi dupes. And I just paired it with just a pair of regular silver hoops. I don't have much silver jewelry, so it's not much I can do. I wish I would have had something a little bit more fancier. And then I just threw on this bangle. Oh, my brush showing a little bit, but he's not gonna mind. Sorry y'all that my mirror is a little bit dirty, but this is my outfit. This is the outfits. This is the outfit of his choice. So yeah, it's monochromatic, very pretty blue. What kind of blue is this called? Teal. If I was going out, I did have this plan for one of my dinner outfits. When we were supposed to be really celebrating his birthday, I have a blue coat that matches this perfectly, and it would have been a very pretty monochromatic dupe. But being so I'm in the house, I'm definitely not wearing it with a coat. But yeah, this is the dupe. I wish I can lose a little bit more tummy area so this can fit perfectly. The makeup is a mess, y'all, but it's okay. I've been drinking.
Oh, here you are, face to face in this trashy bar.